Welcome back, everyone. This video is gonna be a little two-part series. I'm actually on my way to work, and I got a text that my motor mounts are done from Chrome. So I'm like, I got a picture of them. I just haven't had the physical time to pick them up because I've been working this PM shift lately. It's from like 2 to midnight, so it kind of messes up my regular schedule because I usually work during the day. So I get home by 1, and then I'm up by 9. I was gonna go to the gym today. Didn't happen because I had a whole bunch of errands to run. I gotta change my oil in my car. I had to go to Honda to pick up some other stuff and just get all. There's too much to do in such little time, especially because I gotta be at work in an hour. So I'm gonna go right now and go pick up my motor mounts, and then I gotta pick up a few parts from my parents' house, and I want to show you guys a few things that I've had been like. Not hiding, but my wheels. I never really actually went into depth with you guys about my Mugens that I had redone. The specs. I actually had picked up some wheel spacers, and I'm ready to throw those on. Except I gotta get my fenders rolled. Also, my valve cover. It's ready. I want to do a mock-up of that. My steering wheel hub. I got that powder coated. And then I want to show you guys a glimpse of my roll cage. I picked it up for a steal, like $50. I got it from Pan Auto. They're having a sale not that long ago, so I've been looking for one. I want my own custom cage. I wanted a Bolton cage. I don't really know if I really wanted to do a welding cage, so I was like, you know what? Let's just pick up what I can. And I came across this cage for like $50, so it was a steal. But I'll show you guys all that once I get to the house. And then also, if you guys are in North County or in San Diego area, if you're looking for a good chrome plating shop, they do chrome plating, some anodizing. They pretty much do anything, but I want you guys to check them out. They're located here in San Marcos. This is them. And like I said, they're located here in San Marcos. They do chrome plating, anodizing, and they pretty much do anything. And they have, I guess, 4 locations. North County, where we're at now, Santa Ana, Los Angeles, and Las Vegas. Name and numbers right there if you want to get in touch with them. And we're going to show you the mounts next. And here we are. So this is the one that goes to this mount goes to the post mount. This is the rear mount. Okay, the rear mount. And this one goes on the transmission. Dude, these things are blinging. Check this out. Sheesh. I've always loved chrome. It's like night and day. So that's that. A little dusty, but once you dust it off, it looks super clean. Figure while we're here, I'll drop this mount to get chrome dip as well. They just quote me $160. Chrome isn't cheap, but this thing is definitely beat. So they're probably gonna clean it, degrease it, and bring this thing back to life. They hooked it up with some papers to keep the chrome from scratching. So it's how bling this thing is. Look at that. Sheesh. Shout out to Chrome Plating for hooking me, doing such a good job on my mounts. Like, I didn't have anybody else. The guy I used to go to, he closed his shop down. So I found them, and I've been dealing with them ever since. But I want to show you guys these mounts real quick. Slap that boot on, and you guys didn't tag along with me to work. I did say I wanted to make it like a kind of 2-day vlogging. So I went to go pick up some stuff from my parents' house. Well, actually, I have to go pick up a boot, but I picked up the other day, or yesterday on the way after picking up those mounts. I went to go pick up the boot so I can slap that on the transmission. I actually went to Home Depot. I was like, I'm getting some Christmas stuff ready for my parents. I ended up picking up this drill bit, or this drill, because I already got my dad like a Sawzall and a circular saw that I had got a while back. And so he's like, hey, I want a drill for Christmas. I'm like, sick. I bought the drill, I bought those drill bits, and I bought this whole case, all for $115. The drill alone was $89. Those bits were like $9, and this was like $15. And I got a discount, so I got hooked up with that. So I had that for my dad. And I figured just to make it a fun series today, or a fun video, I'm gonna have you guys tag along with me at work. I tried doing another one the other day, but I was just so busy. Like, I literally spent like all day on 2 jobs dealing with trying to secure some water for a cold water line, and that was a pain in the ass. So We're gonna do some stuff here at the house. I want to show you guys the mounts again. I only showed one of them. Dude, all of them are crispy clean, like just bling bling on these mounts. They came out phenomenal. I actually dropped off my my other mount. And here's the boot for the transmission that goes over the fork and the slave cylinder. And this is the part number if you guys are interested. I'm just gonna slap this thing on. That wasn't so bad. Sick. And that's as clean as it's gonna get. All right, I'm just gonna just change and get ready to go to my parents real quick, show you guys those things, and go to work. Ugh, weekends suck. Whoever works weekends, hey, I applaud you, because my weekends, I feel like that's just days I can relax and hang out and just run errands and vlog with you guys. But I'm gonna do it for another week, so it's not that bad. Plus I'm making some extra money off of it. All right, let's go. And I had to take these out for some cleaning, but I didn't post these wheels in for a while. So as most of you have been watching, these are MF8s that I had picked up from my boy up north. I had these redone. They had so much freaking curb rash, like you can literally tell they're like brand new. Tremoro boy did an amazing job. He actually was able to redo these. He had the paint that matched them just right, so he redid those. I had the valve stems brand new, so I had those in the bag. I was holding on to those for about the last 6 years until I got the wheels redone, had them repowder coated, and they basically look like a brand new wheel. They are 4x114, 16x7 plus I think 52 offset. It's a crazy offset, but I'm actually gonna run some spacers. They're gonna be a plus 10, so it'll push it out a little bit more. And so I just had to clean these off real quick just so you guys can see them. These wheels are just phenomenal. They look so good. But with the color, the car's gonna get painted. For most of you that have already seen the color, I haven't given any teasers out about it yet, but they're gonna match with this color very, very well. And then I actually got my hub back from powder coating. It is a Circuit Hero steering wheel hub. It looks very similar to the Mugen one, but I have never seen a Mugen one for EG. Maybe a few guys have seen it, but it looks very similar. And this used to be black. I bought it from my boy Antonio, but I want it to be a silver so it really matches the wheels. Everything's gonna pretty much flow with how the colors coordinate with the color of the wheels, the color of the car, and the next thing. Yeah, Mugen is the way. So this is the blue anodized oil cap that I have, just to kind of give you a little perspective. They kind of match, not too similar, but definitely close enough. So this is the oil cap I'm gonna run. I wanted to get a version 1.5, but I'm not trying to pay $300 for an oil cap. And also, huge shout out to my boy Oscar over at SOS Customs. I stopped by there earlier to drop off some stuff to him, but he actually redid this for me. It was a iChair shift boot with red stitching, but I had him redo it in the blue with black, and it just came out freaking dope. So shout out to him for that. And a couple of weeks back, or actually a few months now, I actually picked up this roll cage for $50. I actually want to make a custom fabricated cage, so I'm gonna have my fabricator work his magic with this. I already have some ideas of what I want to do, how I want this cage to look. Definitely debating though if I should either paint match this to match the car, or powder coat it this gray color. Either way, I don't know what I want to do, but let me know in the comments what you guys think I should do with this cage. Should I leave it blue? Should I chrome dip it? Or should I powder coat it? Alright guys, just to show you guys a little something different. These are not vision mirrors. These are actually KDC mirrors made from the UK. I purchased these from my boy a couple years back, and
here's the website where you guys can order them from. These are for EG, but they also make it for DC and EK/EM1 chassis. And so here's the link so you guys can order yourself your own pair. Say hi to YouTube, Ma.
No.
She's shy. And this car, here it is. I mean, you guys have probably seen this car on the internet, and it's been down for a while, but I'll tag a little photo for you guys to see what it used to look like. But in our next video, this will come out and we will have our fenders rolled. We'll test out the wheels. I gotta do some stuff on the engine bay. I gotta drill some holes for the harness right there. These are my headlights, but those are about to be sold. The wheels, actually, I just store them right here in the engine bay because the engine is at the shop still. This is where the car sits. And once it's ready, bit by bit, it'll be done. And here's my shop. And there we are. 5%ers. Old faithfuls. So this is our shop, our pipe shop. Usually we have meetings here and, you know, obviously we can change, put our boots on and whatnot. And this is where it goes down in this shop. And this is my work vehicle. We call them bread trucks because they look like the bimbo trucks, but pretty much it's where I drive this thing every day. I practically live in this thing. My little cockpit area. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's nothing major, but we got a little dome light. I'll show you the back right now, but this is where all the driving happens. I drive this thing literally all over this base, and let me tell you, it doesn't get old. It's just fun. It's if you want to, for the type of work that we do, it's literally like same shit, different toilet. But you know, some days are good, some days are bad. So it's not too bad. Like I'm just working these night shifts for another week. We're doing a 2-week rotation just because our night guys that worked for our shop quit. Yes, this is my work area. So I usually use this bucket snake a lot. We got a K50 here that we use for like floor drain clogs or clogged toilets. I tried using this freaking thing last night and I had a freaking tear, dude. So I couldn't unclog this dude's toilet, and I had an auger, but it's missing. Usually it's a little bit more organized than this, but because I work at night, you know, we deal with a lot of emergencies. But for the most part, here's where I do a lot of my sweating. And we got a clamp here, so, you know, put some freaking copper lines, you know, sweat any pieces on. I actually just bought this from freaking Harbor Freight the other day, and this thing is legit. It was like 20 bucks. So you got your metric and your other set of size SAE, size metric freaking fittings. But this thing's dope for 19 bucks. If you guys ever, you know, have tried using like a handle with keys, these things are money. I haven't used it yet, but I had mounted it the other day. Just put some self tappers to hold it in. But yeah, this is my little work truck, and usually, you know, don't mind the mess. Obviously, don't mind the chairs, but it's not too shabby. You know, lately I've been following like these camping videos, like, or not videos, these pages that the people make campers out of like their Dodge vans or their Sprinter vehicles, and they look pretty freaking dope. I think in the future, in the near future, I definitely might consider making a camper out of one of those trucks. Just something that's not like expensive, but I'd probably make the first one as something like as a test run, make it, flip it, and then buy another one, which I basically would make a lot better than the first version. But something you can just use for camping. You know, it's not like a RV, which is like super expensive. You can buy a truck for like 15, 20 grand and just basically build it how you want. You know, whether you want, I obviously want a shower and a toilet. I don't really care for the toilet because you can just dig a hole and take a dump, but for sure a shower. But enough for like, say if like theoretically me and Taylor went out and, you know, we went camping and we want to invite some friends, we could do that. And then, you know, have them tag along and just hang out. So that's something I definitely want to look into. Like, that camping stuff's pretty dope. Like, I haven't gone camping since I was a kid. So I would definitely want to look into building one of those in the future. And that's something I could just, I could always sell it, keep it, or, you know, whatever. But I think for me, it's more that a lot of things is the experience of doing certain things. So that's something I definitely want to look into doing in the future. But I'm gonna go put a beanie on because my ears be getting cold at night. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. The beanie's on. Like I said, these nights, it's like 45 degrees, and I don't mind the cold. I just would rather be warm, you know. So yeah. Anywho, I think I'm just gonna read this book right now and just chill. I mean, usually we have days, you know, we might get busy. Like last night, I got 2 calls for like a backed up floor drain and a backed up shower, and then I got a call later on for what was it? It was a call for this dude's room had no power, so I tried to trip a circuit breaker. It didn't do anything, but this whole hallway was blacked out, so I was like, well, I'm a plumber, sorry, I can't help you, but you know, they're really good about getting guys the next day to come take care of it. But for the most part, like, this job's great. I've been here December 19th, actually it'd be 3 years I've been working on this base. So if you guys don't know, I work on Camp Pendleton. Anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far, this day in the life with me here at work. It seems kind of boring, but once a call comes, you guys will be with me. We're gonna freaking go out miles to, you know, go to a set of barracks or a building per se. And like I said, it could be a backed up toilet, a backed up shower, or a leak coming from a sink, or someone gets locked out, or someone gets power. So someone loses power. That's what they usually call us for when they call it. We have our own call signs when they call us on the walkie-talkies. But yeah, I'll be showing here. Read this book and just kill some time. And unfortunately, I haven't got any calls yet. So I just been reading this book about Mac Miller's life. And I mean, I've always been a fan of Mac Miller, his music. Like, you know, it is a tragedy that, you know, he passed the way he did. And, you know, I was going to Vegas one time, but I felt like I wanted to make it a thing to read a book about someone that, not that I look up to, but just someone that, like, someone that, you know, came from nothing and basically made a name for himself, doing what he loved. You know, he rapped. You know, he had good flow, he had good rhythm. It's just his style was just, it brought me back to like the era of hip hop with, like, you know, a dope beat with dope lyrics, and it went so well. So I thought it would just be a good read for me, you know, because hearing, you know, like, I'll say like this, like, you know, Nipsey was another artist that, as a motivational and inspirational person, you know, you look up to certain people, like, not you idolize them, but you just, like, parts of them, like, you want to basically, like, instill, like, the motivation that came from Nipsey Hussle made me hustle as a man, as an individual, to, you know, work harder, to, you know, make money, to do better for myself, but for, like, you know, my kids, my future, or to do the things I want. And, you know, he had a business mentality that was, like, super crazy. Like, it's just, Nipsey Hussle was one of one. He was just, you couldn't replicate who he was. And, you know, unfortunately, yes, that was another tragic death that affected, you know, the music industry. But like I said, I got this book as a goal for me to read and learn about him, like, his life. I only knew him as an artist and the music that he made. So to actually get in depth and learn and read about him is something I want to take on. It's just, you know, like I said, oftentimes we get caught up doing other things when, You know, I'm just sitting here killing time, getting literally paid by the hour to just read a book. And then if a call comes, I go take care of it. So, like I said, this is just something I want to. A goal for myself is just to read this book, try and finish it by the end of the year. If not, finish it before the end of January. That'd be the goal. I am clocking out again tomorrow. Part 2. Times 2. Peace. And guess what? Round 2. It's raining. I'm not excited, but I gotta make the best of it. So I'm actually driving through the rain right now. I'm going to actually get some gas at Costco, and then probably pick up some food because I didn't pack anything for lunch. But let's see how this day goes. Hopefully nothing too crazy happens. I'm not a fan of driving in the rain already, but working in the rain is just oh no, I'm not ready for all that. But let's go. All right, so I got here at 2:30, and it is about 7:30 right now. I just got a call about an electrical line that's arcing, so we're gonna go check this out and see how bad it is, and see if we have to get heavy equipment over here to come check out what the issue is with this power line or with what's arcing. If it's gonna a tree might catch on fire, if it's affecting the building or whatever. So we're gonna hit that up, see what's going down. All right, so it was nothing too crazy. It has been raining all day today. It's gonna rain tomorrow. But what had happened was there's a palm tree and there's a power line right underneath it. And when the wind was blowing before, it was going east, and the palm tree was basically hitting this power line. And it was sparking, but it's obviously not happening now. So I'm just gonna let them know, hey, I physically can't do anything. I don't have like a lift or anything to go and cut the branches, so I'm gonna have to just turn it over to another shop, and they'll come look at it. All right, cool. Hey, they gotta cut the palm tree or cut the branches off so it doesn't hit the power line anymore. So I'm gonna go for a little quick joyride down over here real quick, and then head back and then eat some soup. I don't know why. If anyone can relate, me being Puerto Rican and Mexican, my mom, she's Mexican, and whenever it rains, she makes like some kind of soup, whether it's like caldo de pollo or something like just that keeps you warm when it's cold. And I left work, and Taylor's like, what are you gonna eat for lunch? I'm like, I'm getting soup at some point today. And sure enough, I'm gonna have me some soup. I'll probably get like some ramen or something, nothing crazy. I wish I had ramen, like legit ramen with the egg and some like steak in it, some flank steak in it. Ooh, that would be so good right now. But I don't have that royalty right now with me. So we'll go for a joyride and then head back to the shop and then chill. All right, it's 12 o'clock. I only had one other call, and it was for a sink that was backing up, but it wasn't backed up. It was just the faucet was still running and there's no way to shut it off. And when I shut the building down, so I was like, hey, as long as it's not flooding and it's not clogged, we're good to go. And we're out here, so I'm returning this real quick. Here's my girl. And we are ready to go. It's probably like 45 degrees right now. Ugh. Let's see. Turn the heater on. It's 47 degrees, yo. This is horrible. Anywho. Alright, I'm home. It's been a long day. I'm ready to go to sleep. You guys be safe. Thanks for watching the videos, liking, subscribing. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.